Do you want to see $100 Honeygain payment proof and find out exactly how you can use this platform to earn passively and if it's even worth it? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I love testing different ways to make some extra money, and what better way to earn than earning passively. And many people have asked me for an updated Honeygain review, and therefore I decided to record this full tutorial where I will show you 9 different ways you can earn using this platform. Many people think there's only one, but there is actually quite a few different ways you can earn. I will show all that here, and I will also show you payment proof so you can see that it actually does pay. So let's start by going over who can join, and Honeygain is a platform you can join from basically all countries, and you can use it on your computer, but you can also use it for Android, Mac, iOS and Linux, as you can see on the website. So the main way of earning and what it's known for is to share your unused internet bandwidth. So you just need to install it on your device and then you will earn whenever you are online. And that is one of the earning methods that you can use. That's the main one. You need to install it, then you do that. You don't have to do anything once it's been set up, but many people think that is the only method. We will talk about 8 other methods you potentially can earn here to boost your earnings. But before doing that, let's go a little bit more into why you can earn by sharing your unused internet bandwidth, because that is very important to understand to figure out if Honeygain is the right opportunity for you or not. And one thing that many people of course think about is, why do people even pay to use my internet? Why can I earn by sharing my unused internet bandwidth? And is it even safe? And that's of course very important to also know. So you can read a lot about this on the website, but overall the idea is that you see there are many companies, for example individuals or so, that need to see certain things online from specific locations, and they can't do that where they're located. So that's why they kind of like borrow your internet connection, you can say. And you can see it can be for SEO and web stats and brand protection, ad verification, app testing, all these kind of different things here, price comparison from different regions. So that is why companies and people are interested in paying for this unused internet. But then you'll of course maybe also say, well, is it even safe? And Honeygain does have a whole section on the website where they talk about security and all this, because that's of course very important to understand. They talk about what they do for your security, and they only use like verified clients, so people can't use it for stuff that can put you in any kind of trouble and all these things here. So I would say if you are worried about this, then I would definitely go here and read about it. And if you have more questions about the safety or security, ask Honeygain, because I'm not a security expert. I cannot say more details about this. I can just say this is what is there. No need to go more time into this here. I just want to make you aware so you can go here and read all about this to find out if you feel good about this or not. But let me now log in, and then we'll start by showing you how I withdraw more than $100 so you can see that it actually pays, and then we'll talk about the other ways you can use Honeygain to boost your earnings and how much you can overall expect to earn here. So I have now logged into Honeygain on my computer. As we talked about, you can use it on different devices. Here, this is just the dashboard. If you install it on your computer, you will actually have a little like just running in the background, like where you've logged in, and it shares your unused internet bandwidth. But here is the dashboard where you can withdraw. And as you can see here now, I have $124 earned, so I can request a payout. You can request a payout once you've earned $20. But if you switch it up here to jump task mode, we'll go more into what that means later, because you can also get a bonus for that, but more about that later. But if you do that, there's actually no payout threshold. Then you can get paid directly to Jump Task, another platform there. That is one option. I do have actually a video where I show once you have earnings in Jump Task, how can you take it out from there, because it requires a few extra steps. Whereas if you do in here, you have the option, for example, to get paid via PayPal, so it goes directly into your PayPal. So as you can see, when you then click to withdraw, I can do that PayPal or JMPT. JMPT is where you take it out into Jump Task, this other platform. This is a cryptocurrency. So if you're interested in that, that can be a good option because it is free to do, but it's only relevant if you're interested in actually crypto. If you want to get paid in cash, then it's PayPal, but be aware that it is a 15% transaction fee. This is the biggest disadvantage of Honeygain in my personal opinion, because if you want to get paid in cash, then it is a very high fee to pay. So it's clear that they want to encourage you to get paid in this JPT crypto, because they don't charge a fee for that. 15% is quite a bit. So that's also, even though I now have like $124 here, almost $125, then I will not get the full amount into my account. And that is very important to be aware of, so you don't get disappointed. So you need to take that into consideration when choosing your payout option. But I will just choose this here and then click to continue. And you can see then, are you really ready? You just need to confirm. It usually takes up to 48 hours to process it. So then you just need to click to request. And then there's a security check, so they will send a 6-digit code to your email. So you just need to go to your email and just put it in here and blurt it out there. And then I just need to click to verify. And you can see now it is on its way. So it says the payment partner Tipalti is now handling it. And then you will get further instructions about how to get the money there in your email within 48 hours. So I will also leave a screenshot here of the email I get from PayPal once the money go directly into PayPal. As you can see, it does pay. I'll write exactly how long it took, but as mentioned also, it will not be the full amount. They will withdraw a fee, so just be aware of that, so you understand why the payment proof will show a little bit less than what I actually withdraw. But as you can see, it definitely does pay. I have been paid by it many times, so I know it does pay, but we'll talk about the full earning potential later. I know many people will ask, oh, how long did it take to earn $100 and all that? We will talk about the full earning potential later. Let's now go over the different ways you can use Honeygain to get the most out of it and earn the most. So let's now talk about the different ways to earn. As mentioned, you earn by sharing your unused internet. So that was the first way to earn, the basic way you kind of need to use Honeygain. But then you can see up here, you can click to switch to jump task. And jump task mode means that you're still earning by sharing, but it can be a good way to boost your earnings, because you can see you get a 10% bonus to your jump task wallet. So you need to also create an account on jump task, which is a get paid to site that offers other ways to earn also. And there you earn like this JMPT, this crypto. If you switch to there, you will connect your Honeygain account, and then whenever you will earn directly inside jump task. So there's no payout threshold. Whatever you earn on Honeygain will go directly into your wallet there, and you will get a 10% bonus compared to what you use there. And there's no fee also when you transfer from Honeygain to there. So that's one way of earning extra. You see a 10% extra plus no fees when cashing out. So I also do have a video where I show more about jump task. I explained that earlier, so you can just click in the top corner there to see more about how you take your earnings out there. But if you like getting paid in crypto, then definitely worth considering, because you get that extra bonus and you don't have to wait until you've earned $20, because that can take some patience depending on how many methods you use. So that is the second great way to boost your earnings. So the next option here is called achievements, which is something fairly new as of recording this video anyway, that Honeygain has introduced. It didn't used to have that when I first started using Honeygain. And these are different challenges. So you will earn more by completing these. So when you do different things, you will get some bonuses. You can see, for example, this one, you get 50 credits, you get 20 credits. So you just need to do these different tasks to earn more. And sometimes they have different campaigns where they have specific extra achievements, so keep an eye on that inside the platform to see what current challenges they have. And you can then click the rewards, and then you can see the different ones that you have earned in the past and some of the ones that you can earn there. So I've gotten some extra rewards, nice extra rewards for this. So some people don't know that you actually need to go and claim them, so you can see them in the right side of your screen. You just go there, you click it, and then you need to claim these once you live up to the requirements. So remember to do that. So the next way to earn inside Honeygain is to use what they call this lucky pot. You can see in the top corner there's a little button there. You can see it, you can click it, you can fill it up here. So you need to share 15 megabytes per day, and then you can win up to 10,000 Honeygain credits. This is $10, so that's definitely worth it. So if you're using it active, you need to then come in every day. If you qualify for it, you will click this honey jar, it will open and you will see a random number of Honeygain credits. It can be up to $10. Of course, that will not be always you will get that. You have to be lucky to get that, but you will get some kind of credits extra every single day as long as you've just shared these 15 megabytes per day. So super easy. It just takes a few seconds to do so. Make sure to use this option to boost your earnings if you decide to use Honeygain. So the next option is something you can only do once, but definitely something you need to make sure of, and that is that you can see that you can get a $5 joining bonus just by signing up. Again, I will leave a joining link below. I will leave a full review below where you can click there. At the top of that review, there is a joining link, so that makes sure that you will get these $5. So that will go into your account right away. So that's a $5 easy to start with. So make sure to also use this one-time option to get a great start. So the next way to earn is by inviting friends. This is called a referral program. So basically, if you're a member, you invite someone, they get a $5 gift when they join. It's just like I'm saying, I'm inviting you. If you join, you're not yet a member, you will get $5 to get started, and then you'll get a percentage whenever they earn. This will not be taken from their earnings. This is very important to understand. So also, if you decide to support me and join through my invitation link, then you will still earn the same. I will just get a percentage also, so you will support me and my channel like that, and you will get the same. So this is the same that you can do. If you join, you can invite others, they will get a joining bonus, they will earn, plus you will get a percentage that is paid by Honeygain into your account. So if you find out that you like this platform, then inviting others can definitely be a way to boost your earnings. And let me just also make it clear right away when we're talking about how long it took to earn this $100, that of course some of those earnings, like a big part of it, is also because I have invited other people. I have made content about it before, so that is of course a way where you can really boost your earnings if you invite a lot of people, but just also inviting a few can give some passive earnings, and at the same time you give other people the opportunity to earn passively. So another way to maximize your earnings is by installing Honeygain on several devices, and this has changed a little bit also since I first tested Honeygain and since I first recorded some videos about it, because at that time you can use several devices. You still can, and you can earn more by doing that, but there is one very important thing you need to be aware of. You can only connect one device per IP or per network. So that means you cannot have several devices to your same internet connection. That will not work. So for example, if you have a phone, you use your phone connection, that's one IP there, so that it can be one, and then you have your home internet. But if you have several networks, then you can also install it and use several devices at the same time, and of course boost your earnings significantly. As you can see also, they have introduced a maximum number, so you can no longer have more than 10 devices. I also think most regular users will not have more than 10 devices or 10 different connections. So for most users that won't really be a problem. That's still quite a lot. Most people, you know, they can be 2-3 devices maybe they can run it on. But if you do have more connections, this definitely can be a way to earn more. Another way to earn is content delivery, and this is something you can actually only do on your computer because, as you can see, it is where you share this traffic for bandwidth intensive content such as videos, images, heavier websites, etc. But this gives you some extra earnings. You need to turn it on actively inside the app, whether it's on on your computer. When it pops up, you can turn content delivery on. But just be aware here, it's only available in certain countries. You can see currently, like, the regular sharing is available in all countries, but the content delivery is currently, as of recording this video, only available in these countries. So you can check that out there. Here, if you live in one of these countries, you can turn that on, and then you can earn extra. Again, the overall earning potential we will talk about in just a bit. There's just one more little extra way potentially you can earn sometimes. So Honeygain, as you can see on the website, also has different social media accounts. Sometimes on those social media accounts they will have different contests. They also have some other content they publish there that in my opinion is not so relevant or interesting, but sometimes they do have these contests where they give away extra rewards, extra credits if you win, or you can claim it, or you can participate. So it can also be something to keep an eye on as an extra way to boost your earnings once in a while. But let's now talk about the overall earning potential. So I know that now I will get a lot of questions about how long it will take to earn $100 because I took out more than $100, and this is very difficult to give an exact answer to because it depends on so many things. It depends a lot on how many devices you have, how many of these different options I just talked about will you actually be using, which country do you live in, because as mentioned earlier also, how much you can earn by sharing your internet, for example, will depend a lot on that also. So I can't give an exact estimate, but they do have an estimate your earnings here on the website from sharing your internet. For example, you can see if you share a certain amount of gigabyte daily, of course, sometimes there's not demand for that in your country, so you can't necessarily share 11 gigabytes even if you wanted to in some countries because if there's not demand for it, that's just not possible. So that's just one thing to be aware of. But let's say you could and you wanted to share 5 gigabytes daily, and then you see here 2 IPs then recommended if you want to share that much. So they say, for example, if you wanted to share 11 there to reach that, they recommend that you use 5 different IPs. So you can see they actually give you some guidance on that. If you wanted to share like 20 gigabyte dailies, then you would need to have around 10 IPs. So that gives you an estimate, and then you can see the estimated monthly earnings if it runs continuously. And this is also if content delivery is on. You can turn that off, and then you can see that doesn't affect it hugely right here. That's depending on how many hours. You can also say if I have content delivery on, for example, for 12 hours there daily there, then that will earn that much more. So content delivery, as you can see from the estimator here or calculator, will not affect your earnings that much, but this is kind of gives you an idea about what you can expect. But just be aware there's no guarantee because it does depend a lot on your country, but this is just for sharing the internet. Then you have all the other options. So that means that you can for example, participate in this lucky pot there. You can make sure to use the achievements when you can get those rewards. You can invite friends, that also has a lot of potential there. Make sure to get the joining bonus, participate in the free contests. They sometimes have use also this jump task mode there. Then you'll get 10% extra earnings there, and you won't have to pay any fee when withdrawing. So then you can see it kind of can add up, but this is not guaranteed. This is not for all. So it's more to give you an estimate of what is possible to do passively. So to sum it all up, Honeygain can be a way to earn passively. As you can see, I got paid by it. I have been paid by it many times, and so have many of my viewers here. So it definitely can be a way to earn. You just need to do it with the right expectations. What I really like about it is that you can earn passively, and if you use some of the different options that many people are not aware of, it can definitely boost your earnings. But it will not make you rich off full-time income, but you also don't have to do anything extra. And if you want to join, then I will leave a link below so you can easily join, and I will also leave a link below to a full written tutorial if you want to see more details in writing or something like that. So you can check that out and easily get started, and then you can also get your $5 joining bonus, so you get a great start. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.